Yo, what is up, Mix Superstars? Here we are back in the video of Tears of the Kingdom, and today's gonna be a little bit different because this is my first time doing a review for any games on my channel, so let's give it a try for a review. Tears of the Kingdom, alright, has just come out. Like, now it's been a month now, right? I'm pretty sure. No, a few weeks ago now. It's been a few weeks ago. This game is a freaking blast. This game got a very high rating, I'm pretty sure, and I wouldn't mind for it to win the Game Awards. But then again, there's Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy 16, and many other games. Gonna be a tough competition with the other games. To start with my review, I want to start off if this game really felt like playing Breath of the Wild all over again. Sorry to burst your bubble, it does not. It really felt like a whole different game. There was no such thing that I felt that this repeated to play or just some big DLC. You can easily explore the whole mainland, the surface, very quickly, especially with the Skyview towers. Also, the Sky Islands was just a cherry on top to have. The biggest thing that surprised me is the depth, or called chasm. We had to explore a whole new area under the mainland, and it's tough since it's dark and need to find the light route to light up the area. Crazy new enemies, and they are also a little bit tougher. Now with the gameplay, it does feel like the same but different abilities. Love the idea of making the other characters to fight by your side instead of being alone and use their power, but this time you can do both. Also, being able to build basically whatever your imagination is just crazy enough. Just seeing the crazy and weird ideas they thought of when I was seeing in my Instagram reels, it really just blew my mind. Now the part where the majority that makes Tears of the Kingdom not a copy of the same as Breath of the Wild is the story. It's totally different. This is what makes the game not as some big DLC for Breath of the Wild. For the people who says that this game is just like Breath of the Wild or it's like a DLC for it, I don't know what your expectation and what are you actually looking for. I don't know. Almost all the big Nintendo gaming YouTubers has given their review and are very satisfied. I think you're just a picky guy at this point. Continuing on, when fighting the enemies, they made it where you have to fight more of them this time around. It's crazy. It really made Breath of the Wild a demo at this point. Tears of the Kingdom is just a masterpiece. The boss fights in the temples as you progress with the story was very refreshing and also kind of challenging to get through. After doing the first and second temple, it got easier. Back in Breath of the Wild, my toughest enemies to defeat was the Guardian and the Lynels, but of course that's not the case anymore. Obviously, not playing the game for a while, I kind of figured that my skills in the game for Tears of the Kingdom will be whack. After playing it for a whole week or two, I became okay with it, and Tears of the Kingdom, now my toughest enemy is those hands. Like, seriously? Anyways, after defeating those hands, Phantom Ganon appears out of nowhere, but now I like to fight that thing time to time because it does give some good weapons, bro. You can't lie about that. At this point, they can make a game putting all these tough enemies together in one game if they wanted to. Like, kind of like, what, Elden Ring? I have now over 100 hours on this game and still not 50% done because I usually just take my time. Kind of surprised they haven't mentioned the 4th champion from Breath of the Wild. I mean, there was, but very little info. They really made this game not to exactly copy Breath of the Wild story, but a different way for the story instead. So it was a very good idea. I will try my best not I did my best not to spoil as much. I think the one I did spoil was those hands. If you guys definitely met them and after you defeat them, Phantom Ganon pops out and you have to defeat that thing, and they definitely give some good weapons that you can merge with your other items. So, but after hearing what Zelda did when we have to find her, really made me tear up. I'm not gonna spoil much, but after doing the quest of doing the finding the tears, oh man, it really made you tear up, bro. It's really a masterpiece. I'm glad I get to play this game. My rating for this game is definitely 10 out of 10. I will definitely recommend everyone to play the game. So anyways, I know that was a pretty fast review, but I mean, I never done a review, and this is basically my opinion and my thoughts. So I know people will have their disagreement with me on this game, but this is due to my experience. All right, so I don't really mind what people disagreed about me in this game. So hoping you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, and you guys know how it is. BlueGen454 is out. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.